Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Walking Dead video here. So I wanted to talk about the Ones Who Live trailer because we actually have some news about the trailer here. And just as I'm about to record this, there's actually been a sort of a cryptic tweet that was posted by Scott Gimple. And I don't know if it's cryptic. I don't know if it's actually teasing two possible release dates, or at least if a trailer is going to be dropping on a Monday and if there's going to be an announcement of some sorts on a Wednesday. But there's something happening, it seems like. So anyways, I'm going to talk about all that in this video here. So before we go any further, make sure to be a subscriber if you want to get all of my Walking Dead content like this. Now, apparently it's been brought up to my attention that Scott Gimple actually did a live stream. Actually, apparently it happened last night, and it was on Dave Holmes' Instagram. I guess he did sort of a live stream on there, and I think it was regarding, like, it was more of a watch party sort of thing, but people were saying if you go to the end of the stream, Scott Gimple actually, he answers a fan's question regarding the release of the trailer for The Ones Who Live, and he's actually asked, I think it was more specifically like, are we going to be getting a 30-second teaser or something before the trailer? And he just kind of says, well, we're going to be getting the trailer, and when he's asked when, he says soonish. He actually says like the 30-second, which is kind of hilarious, but then he says soonish. So I'm expecting that we are probably going to be getting this trailer this month. I'm assuming so. Like, it has to be this month. I don't think they're going to wait until like the 31st of January. Like, that's insane. Like, at the 31st of January, at that point, the show's coming out in like 3 weeks, right? 3.5 weeks. So I think this trailer is likely going to be coming out at some point this month. It's the full trailer as well. And that's the one thing that I also wanted to really point out, is that with this show, I do think they're going to start going pretty crazy with all the promotion, because there's been some like rumors out there about Rick and Michonne being in certain games and all of that. And I'll talk about that once it's actually confirmed. But it seems like the promotion for this show is going to be a lot bigger than it was for Dead City and for the Walking Dead Daryl Dixon. And so it kind of makes sense that they might actually release the trailer here this month. And so, yeah, obviously when I saw that, I saw what Scott Gimple said, I definitely got very, very excited, because it makes a lot of sense to release a trailer this month. It's perfect. Like, releasing it around the holiday season is exactly what you want to do, because a lot of people are watching right now. And it's one of those things that obviously people are just going to be very, very hyped about, and it's going to keep people talking for a while, right? Like, you release the trailer right now, you release story details about the show and all of that right now. People are going to be talking about that for a while. As soon as it's the new year, as soon as you get to 2024, it is January 1st, or if you want to wait a couple days, whatever, then, you know, change the, even do it with the release of the trailer, to be honest. But like, even if you want to wait till like the first couple of days of January, then change like your profile picture, your banner and all of that for all the main Walking Dead accounts, and just have it all about The Ones Who Live. And then just release like these TV spots and all these like things of like new information here and there, and like these interviews, and then you could really just like really hype it up over like the next month. And one thing that I think they should do, honestly, is like fan Q&As and stuff like that online. You know what I mean? Give us like these little tiny like teasers for stuff. Like, I think there's a lot of stuff you could do to really hype up the Walking Dead universe. And I just think it would be absolutely amazing if they started to, like, you know, focus on some of that. And it seems like they're actually going to be doing that. Like, it seems like they are going to be focused on promoting the show quite a bit. And again, I think the trailer releasing this month makes a lot of sense. And so now the question is, if it is coming out this month, because again, Scott Gimple said soon-ish, you know, like he made it seem like it was happening soon-ish. He did say, like, you never know, things can change, like it might, you know, but I do think he knows, like, the trailer's likely going to be coming out this month. He said the 30-second, which obviously there's no 30-second in a month. So, you know, he was kind of saying, like, you know, before the 30-second or whatever. Then he was like soonish. And I'm just thinking, again, it's me interpreting it. I could be totally wrong, but I'm just like, well, he was probably thinking like before the end of the month. Like, I wouldn't think that it would mean that it was coming out at like before the end of January, because obviously it is, but like, the end of January, again, releasing the trailer like before January 31st or on the 31st of January, like that's 3 weeks before literally the premiere of the show. So I think it's coming out this month. And so he did post a cryptic tweet today. And again, this might not be that cryptic. Maybe it's really nothing at all. But Scott Gimple he doesn't tweet a lot. Like, he really doesn't tweet a lot. And reading the comments here and stuff to this tweet, like, everyone is kind of assuming that this has to be related to The Walking Dead. There has to be some sort of teaser here. And he just tweeted, and again, this is after last night when he kind of teased that there is going to be a full trailer. So first of all, we have the confirmation there's going to be a full trailer, not just like these little teasers here and there. There's going to be a full trailer that does come out for the show. But yeah, he tweeted this out here, or posted. I keep saying tweeted, but I guess Twitter and all that's not really a thing anymore. But anyways, he posted on X. He said walking deadlines. And it's like a picture of, I guess, two things that say Monday is drop dead, Wednesday is drop dead. So I'm not entirely sure of the context of this, because obviously it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like when you're just looking at it, my first, thought is like, well, I guess because Mondays, like, no one likes Mondays, like you're just so tired kind of thing, right? But he also has that for Wednesday. And so I'm just like, what does this mean? And then he also tweeted walking deadlines, right? So there's like a deadline kind of thing. So I'm thinking Monday is drop dead. So like Monday is the day to, like, drop this Walking Dead news or something. And then Wednesday do that as well. So I wonder if this is the teaser to that. If there is actually going to be some news coming on Monday and then on Wednesday. And so now, I guess right now we're sort of debating, well, which Monday, which Wednesday? Like if it's happening this month, that would mean that it's going to be happening on the 11th or 13th, 18th or 20th, 25th or 27th. And so I guess the debate right now is like, which Monday and Wednesday is he referring to here, right? Is this sort of in general? Like if this is a teaser to that, then like which Monday or Wednesday would that be? Because there's December 11th and the 13th. There's the 18th and the 20th, and then there's the 25th and the 27th. I will just say, like, I think it would be really amazing to get the trailer on Christmas. It would be a really amazing, like, just present in general. But, like, I also will be spending time with my family that day. So I'm just like, maybe not release it that day. Actually, you know what? I'll actually be pretty much by myself from, like, noon onwards for the rest of the day. So, like, if you want to drop it then, cool, then I'll break down all the news and stuff then. But I don't know. I mean, I guess they could release it on Christmas. Like that's the thing. They could actually do that. That would be a really cool day to release a trailer because everyone's so excited. I mean, could you imagine if it was like Christmas Eve or whatever, and then they were like, oh, there's a trailer coming tomorrow, and then the next day they actually release it? I guess the one thing with that is like people would have to work, right? Because people would have to like work just like social media stuff and then have to post it. And so I don't know if they would actually go through the effort of doing that. So I'm not entirely sure with that. I'm not sure what they're planning to do there, but maybe it's before then. So again, if he is referring to this, or if this tweet here is referring to, certain like release dates for The Walking Dead, then I mean, what is it going to be? Like, first of all, there's two pieces of information, right? Like there's a Monday and a Wednesday. So they're not dropping two trailers, right? So I think that what it's actually going to be is, first of all, a trailer. I think that's a big one. And then I also think the other one is most likely going to be Dead City news, right? Like Dead City Season 2, I think they might announce the release date for that and maybe just like filming and stuff like that. Because I know Jeffrey Dean Morgan was asked about that recently where, people were wondering like, when are you guys going to be filming Season 2 and this and that? And he recently got some news or something that he said, and that there was going to be an announcement coming soon or whatever. So I don't remember exactly what he posted on X, but it was something like that. And yeah, so that could be what that is. There could be some sort of announcement about filming or something like that regarding Dead City Season 2. And then Wednesday maybe is the trailer. So that's kind of what I'm assuming right now. There could be another news about, another spinoff maybe. Something like that. They could do something very, very similar here. They could announce a bunch of stuff here this month. There could be another thing for a spinoff, or it could just be filming or what have you, a release date for Dead City. Though I don't think they would give a release date for Dead City just because, I mean, maybe they'll say like 2025 or something, right? Or like maybe they'll confirm it's coming out in 2024. That's what I think. But going back to the trailer, it does seem like we are actually getting the trailer, and seeing this post here really makes me think that the trailer is coming out very soon. And so now, unless he tweets otherwise posts, unless he says something otherwise, like this is not Walking Dead related, though he literally says in the post here, Walking Deadline. So, I think that, yeah, well, I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. But now I guess every Monday and Wednesday, we're all gonna be like, is something happening today? What's happening, right? Like, today's Wednesday, there's probably not going to be anything today. But now I guess the countdown is for this Monday. If nothing happens, then we'll see if it's that Wednesday. If nothing happens there, then maybe it'll be the week after. So now we have something to kind of look forward to. So we'll have to wait and see. I do think this is probably a teaser for when the trailer is going to be dropping, because like it's very cryptic enough. And that's the one thing about Scott Gimple is like he'll never kind of say anything unless it's like a very big surprise, and he'll be like, yep, the trailer's dropping in an hour, right? Like, he'll be very kind of cryptic about it. You know, whenever he's asked questions, it's a lot of like non-answers. He's really good at just like not spoiling anything. Like, he'll sort of get around it. And I think that this post is kind of that. Like, Monday is drop dead, Wednesday is drop dead. So I feel like this is sort of a teaser. They're going to be releasing some stuff, especially because he has it there, Walking Deadlines. I think these are like deadlines for when they're going to be dropping some Walking Dead information. And so we'll just have to wait and see. Is it going to be next Monday or the Monday after that? But I'm excited. It seems like we are going to be getting a full trailer very, very soon. And obviously I will break everything down, and there will be so much to talk about with that trailer for a long, long time. And I'm sure it'll give us a bunch of stuff to talk about for like a month. And then at that point, we're a month away until The Ones Who Live. And then the promotion at that point is going to be really insane. There's going to be so much hype for the show. And then we'll be reviewing it every single month, right? So I'm very excited. So anyways, post all your thoughts down below. Hope you guys all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.